So today we are working the fourth movement, the Presto, and I want to show you first to enter good in this movement. It's nice to have the idea that so. This means it's very simple to understand the phrasing. So now I repeat the same with the slur. In that case, I am careful not to make like you would do in classical guitar. A good slur it's not the right thing to do here, because we need a very strong melody note and a very weak second note. So hardly I make a. We achieve that if we have the degree is more like that, so the slur will be very weak. So okay, the third step is now with the bass. So now it becomes a triplet story. So. You see, still the melody is much louder than the other notes. So I try to keep the rest silent, of course in the right tempo. So okay, you try. Better you start really. And we have a very solid tempo. We should work that the triplet is very regular. Also the sonority, I want to have it dry, yeah, so that you can listen very comfortable. And it must be very regular. So stay with the thumb always very near to the strings, that you really have the possibility to stop the string in between, okay? But it looks good. So I use personally, but this is a technique which not everybody can do because fingers are different. I use the technique which double bass play when they play, you know, they play here, yeah. So and exactly this technique I use here. So I have a sound completely without nail, completely. So yeah, but But of course, some people cannot do it because the shape of the finger is different. So they should find another way to do it. It must not be the death of the story. Okay. Yeah. Take some space in your fingers are too. They have to be very near, but they shouldn't be an obstacle for each other. So, yeah, better. Yeah. So then there is another thing happening, that if I make these slurs here, you hear the other note, yeah? So I wouldn't kill them, leave them, try them. Also, make a better phrase, tiara, pipara, not tira ta pitara. Tira ta tira ta pa, so if you have on tiram pam pa pa pam na ti ta pa pam pa pa ti ta ti. So every note has exactly a certain dynamic. This makes the thing very, very much better. So together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, in that point I feel that you are a little bit stressed, yeah? So try to open your movement. Don't stay fixed. Once more, please.
Nur die Stelle?
Ja. Also, you start coming slower. So you tap pa pa ti ti tu ta ti ti da ti ta ti ta ti pa 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 ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti. On guitar it's quite easy to make a crescendo, but the decrescendo it's much more difficult. So I make da rim pa 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 rim pa pi ta ti 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 ta ta ta, and not ti ta ti ta ta. Yeah, everybody does that. So try. Yeah, try. Good. So, with the try now with the bass different too. Yeah. See, you are slower.
Yeah.
It depends from this, yeah. So it's something you don't allow your body to go with your hands. So no change. Let's play together. Now see, now I open the string. Now in that moment I want really forte. I just allow the strings to sound, and then of course the volume increases. Now there's a lot of repetitions. I think everybody should try to find out how long he can keep the attention. You don't have to make all these repetitions. Yeah, it happened that I played this movement in 2 minutes or in 5 minutes. It depends from the moment. This is the nice thing about a piece which is born like improvisation. So if you are in good mood, you play longer. If not, you play as long as it's good. Then, yeah, okay? Okay. So the danger here is to be fixed. Yeah? So we need two things which are contrastant. We need to be very near to the string on one side. On the other side, we need space to be relaxed. We can't be relaxed like this. Yeah? So we have somehow to do a trick in our mind. Said, okay, I am near, but now this near has a lot of space. So to practically to say the place I have, it's big enough for me to feel free.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any problems. So if you can see, you cannot even see my hands moving, yeah? And this is not a question of the speed. I can also do. It's not the main thing is to have a very regular triplets and to have a very, very nice dynamic. Yeah? But we already talk about that. So we have two possibilities. One is to have returning always to point, to the same point, or changing these 2 points. Yeah? Yeah, and you should also enjoy this explosion and communicate it. Okay, very good.
Then there's this little trick. Yeah, you know.
Of course, there's always a possibility. don't remember how to. Something like that. Crazy moment. You can do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
But it
Well-
can sound really cool.
Yeah, it can sound very, very, very good. And this is remember me to this joke, yeah. So, many times when I played, when I used to play it, I missed some notes. So what? Yeah, I think we have to discuss now this rasgueado situation. So, this rasgueado was, I learned it from Carlos Montoya. Carlos Montoya was a flamenco player in the 70s, 60s, 70s. He was quite interesting for me. So I was impressed by something he did, like incredible. So I asked him to teach me that. So he took the program, made a like that, paper, like so. So very, very simple. Of course, we are talking Spanish and yes, muy simple. No hay problema. This was my lesson finished. We didn't even touch the guitar. So, and for a while I could do it very, very good. So, what we have to achieve is a control, not something which happens on 6 strings or so. It happens on 2 strings. This. See, and this thing is free. And sometimes, in some moment, I make okay, you try. You need that paper? No, without paper. Let's do it slow first. So, it's written in the score, I think so, or not? No, nothing
Maybe
is
in the
written.
last page?
It's written.
No, nothing is written.
Okay, so everybody most of the people try to do something like that but this is a completely change of style. Yeah. So we need the 1 is here. Yeah. 2 and 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Or you can also go back with the sum.
Yeah, there are many possibilities. You can also do the one with that. Everybody does it his own way, I'm sure. For me, it was always important to start with this finger because I want the technique that it's also possible to play in 4. So I have a D, 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 D. So I have every 4 notes another finger come. It's not in this piece, but the technique is a very rich rasgueado technique if you manage to play also in 4 or in 5, no? Or in 6, this is 6 or 7. Yeah, it's very good. So you shouldn't be handicapped because you start with this finger or this finger. It doesn't matter. So here we need it only with this. You can do it as you like, but not like this or something. So I do on the 2 strings, and then the other one is can sound. Of course, if I touch it once more, then no problem. Okay? First, let's start with the rasgueado on 2 strings. You put your finger here without a... especially the 16th. When we go to the 5th, so now takata tikata 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 and not something. And we make a trick here. We have in that let's say covered by that we start. Yeah, so
Would you play this piano again?
yeah, because I can. I can also, but then you have less energy for the ending.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep the sonority down there, you have a lot of very loud.
Because in the score it's like only one time the theme again, and then
As I told you, I do it always different. Always this. It is a kind of, if you want, some minimal music piece. If you want, you can take the parts and exchange the place. It wouldn't kill the piece. For me, what kills the piece is to go out of the style. This is so. It's not an Oriental piece like people think. Yeah, Oriental. What is Oriental for European? Yeah, something like that. No, of course it's Oriental geographically, but I mean, we have to respect the language of a piece. Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't come, if we play a blues, we wouldn't make a bar of walzer in between. I mean, But for other styles, we do mistakes like that in the same. Yeah. So what we always in such piece like that, we have to be careful very much about the dynamic, because the material is very, very poor. It's not so much inside, you know. So we have to keep, and the guitar is not that instrument you can make it like this and then wow. Yes, we have to be intelligent, and one. This was an example. You would say, I don't hear the first note. So what? But after I can imagine that it was coming from, and this is the important thing. Okay. Koyunbaba is dead.
Dead?
Yeah, of course, since many, many years.
Do you want to say something about the end?
So at the end, you should be prepared about all the vegetables coming from the audience, tomatoes and eggs. So try to have something to collect, because everything
Or
is...
an umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah, what can you say? In the piece ends like it starts. Yeah. So it's an expression we already know very good, which is very near. Yeah. And of course we are in the ending. We don't have this restriction like in the beginning that we have to build it up. No, we know. So. Fantastic example of interpretation. Yeah. No, I think it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or not?
Depends.
Depends of what? Who is playing? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Max. Thank you very much for watching. And I want to make the abonnement and make 2 clicks instead of 1, and so that I earn a lot of money.
Subscribe to Carlo's channel.
Please.
And my channel.
Yes, of course. Good.